Greetings, fellow traders. Bubble here. It's time for the lunchtime market update for Friday, October the 16th, 2020. I hope everybody's having a great trading day today. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice. So please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. Good. All right, let's check and see where we are at the market here today. So SPX, inside month so far, still green, upper shadow off of the upper Bollinger Band. We're up 12 points today, so it's pretty nice. They basically couldn't fill the gap below early on, but so far let's see how we turn. They might be able to turn this week into a green doji, maybe even better. So let's see how they do into the afternoon. Right now it's been struggling a little bit, but it is working on that gap up. They've failed to fade the gap down. We do have an upper shadow right there. We had a big push today, right? So this is kind of our question yesterday: is wave 4 in, right? So we still could see an A, B, C type move right here, and then work to wave 5. So right now it's not showing impulsive action, right? That type of pullback is not super duper bullish, right? Let's take a look at the SPY and see what kind of volume's coming in here on a Friday. Again, the day isn't over yet, right? So, but we are pulling back here a little bit, testing some key levels. But volume's picking up here, so we might actually have a little bit of volume into the close today. So let's see what they decide to do with it. Let's take a look at the S&P futures and see how they're behaving here or misbehaving. So again, up 11 points. Our key focus today was on the open gap from the open. So let's take a look here. I'll show you those levels real quick. Let's go here. Sorry, it's moving a little slow right here. So right here, right, this is the open gap from yesterday. In other words, it was the high from the regular trading hours, right? That was our focus this morning. We got a lower shadow off of our signals on this moment, implying that that this wasn't ready to get filled. So we got a big dip buy on this one. Nice little flag right here that members capitalized on. Right now we're pushing back into these levels and testing the 15 orb low from this morning. So let's see how that holds going into the rest of the afternoon. But again, unless this is like a huge wave 1 and this is your wave 2 for a more impulsive move up, it's tough to say that wave 4 is done yet. So we may still be consolidating and working on that corrective action. Let's take a look at the MES here. Okay, get our geometric lines on here. Okay, so again, this geometric line that we drew yesterday is still in play. So good stuff there. Let's take a look at the Qs. All right, so the Q's hanging on to that upward channel. It's a little bit below. It needs to get back above it to continue to stay bullish. Right? This channel's been holding for about a day and a half or so. So let's see if that can continue to hold here going into today. Otherwise, watch out. This could be a bear flag breaking down out of the channel. So we'll see how that goes in the rest of the day. IWM. Well, pretty interesting stuff. Like we said yesterday, it started to be super duper bearish when the banks are strong. But we've got IWM perky here today as the banks were pushing a little bit. They're kind of pulling back now, but we'll take a look at one of the trades that some of our members did today in CCL, which was a nice one today. So nice little small cap name right there. Carnival Cruise talking about starting to do some more cruises. So we'll take a look at that in a little bit. IWM is pulling back a little bit here. Apple, one of the weaker links today, right? So we pointed out this is a short opportunity this morning. Nice double inside 5 right here, almost exactly the same with kind of like a tweezer top right there. Gave a nice short action right here, a good retrace off of the open for another move down, another retrace here for another move down. So Apple's been one of the weaker links today. Let's take a look at Tesla. Okay, so Tesla, a bit of a pullback here. Nice bounce this morning, right? Pushed back over the after hours lows, right, for a little bit of a momentum move down. Now it's trying to bounce off of yesterday's lows. So that was a key area for this bounce too for Tesla. So definitely something to keep an eye on there. Let's take a look at Amazon. Okay, so Amazon members actually did well on this one today on long, right? So we got a nice inside 5 up right here. Now it seems to be breaking down a bit, right, with the rest of the market. So ultimately the Nasdaq and a lot of the big names started to break down. We looked at Apple, we looked at Amazon, right? So some big moves down on those. And finally, let's take a look at a profile of trade here that one of our members pointed out for a potential lotto. They noticed that this was working its way up nicely with some momentum. Nice inside 5 up here for a big momentum move to get to the 15 orb high today. So that was a great trade on that one. They took some lottos on that one and did quite well on that one today. So again, guys, this Discord group that we're in is fantastic. I don't come up with all the ideas. Our members come up with a lot of great ideas too, and really do great and really help the group out. So good stuff, guys. Really appreciate it. Let's take a look at some chart requests that are out there. Thanks, guys, for sending those in here today. Like we said, it's been kind of a crazy, cranky, back and forth day on the ES. Let's see how it holds that signal zone and if it wants to fill that gap below. And if it does and it stays bearish for the day, that wave 4 is probably not in yet, right? So that's why we did our that video on that yesterday. You can check that out, the link at the end of this video. JD, a bit of an upper shadow right now, but it is still holding the ADMA, so let's see where that closes on that one. Piton, Some members did well on this one today too before it pulled back. Gave a nice push here to all-time highs today, and then gave a little bit of a retrace. But again, it still continues to overall be strong and give higher highs and higher lows. So we got that going on here. Snap is one that we talked about yesterday. Snap members pointed out at the open how strong it was at the open. We got a nice upgrade this morning for a good gap up for anybody who held that overnight. So nice job on that one. DKNG, again, it seems to me that the zigzag is continuing, right? We talked about last night. Let's see how we hold the 50 moving average. This was such a key level right here, this 4480 level. That basically invalidates a macro wave 4 move, because wave 4 is now intersecting over wave 1. If we go to the weekly chart, you can see right here, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4 will not intersect this unless it's a leading diagonal, and that invalidates this as a wave 4. So right now it looks like it's working on a possible trend change to the downside. I mean, obviously, right, it's been going down. But if we go here to the 15-minute chart, right, we can see all these retraces have been shortable on DKNG. So definitely something to kind of keep on the radar there. Like we said, my theory on this one is that it would work its way down to the cloud, chop around for a little bit, maybe give a couple little attempts to break out of a consolidation. So again, this one's been out of play for me right now, but it was pretty decent on this little 1, 2, 3 ABC here to the short side. So again, it's all about perspective, and you know, sometimes some counts are good, sometimes some counts are not, and it just is what it is. Disney, again, nice candle yesterday, but low volume, right? So it's failing to getting a momentum out of that. So on the upside. So let's see, it's over the ADMA, so we'll see where it goes from there. Keep in mind, we've got Mandalorian coming out at the end of the month, which I can't wait for. So we'll see, maybe they'll post some fresh subscriptions or something like that based on that, get some hype, and let's see how that goes. That should be at the end of the month, so we'll see how that holds. GRWG, just still kind of chopping around this range right now. You know, to me, it just seems like a really choppy name. CGC has been a much better pot trade recently. Walmart, let's take a look. WMT, so up about 57 cents here today. A little bit of a move again. Look at this tapering down volume right here on the on that up move. So just a little caution on Walmart, but it is holding the ADMA so far. Zoom, this is a good one. Members love to trade this one, and some great follow through. This is one we profiled with Algo 382 with Paul on this triangle breakout right here, and it really is working on that wave 5 up, which is beautiful, and it's continuing to move here during the day. So amazing stuff here to see a stock like this that was trading at $50 now trading at $500. So cool stuff there. So again, guys, be sure to tune in this weekend on Sunday. I'm going to be going live with Paul again, and we're going to start doing a regular show on Sunday nights to look for some Elliott waves setting up into the week. So be sure to add us to your notifications, this YouTube channel to your notifications, and be sure to subscribe too. Microsoft, decent, very much like the market right here, kind of a big upper shadow. Let's see how it holds. Again, I still like the 1, 2, 3, maybe A, B, C, 4, and then we'll look for a wave 5 on that one. So good stuff, guys. I really appreciate everybody for tuning in, for your requests. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of your trading day. Stay healthy out there, and remember your risk first, and stay safe so you can stay in the game. And I'll talk to you guys soon.